Almost everyone has heard the word diabetes. Some people live with it. Some people fear it. Many people don't really understand it. People think diabetes is just too much sugar. But what does that really mean inside the body? Why does sugar increase in blood? Why can't the body control it sometimes? If you understand this one simple system, you will understand diabetes for life. No medical degree needed. Just simple logic. We eat food to get energy. Without energy, the body cannot work. No walking, no thinking, no breathing properly. Inside food, there are many nutrients. But the fastest energy source is glucose. Glucose is just another name for sugar. After digestion, this glucose enters your blood. Blood becomes the delivery road. It carries glucose to every part of the body. Muscles use it to move. Brain uses it to think. Organs use it to survive. Now think about this. You eat food only a few times a day, but your body needs energy all day. Food comes in big amounts at one time, but energy is needed slowly, every hour. So the body cannot use all glucose at once. If all glucose is used immediately, you will feel tired very soon. If glucose stays too high in blood, it can damage your organs. So the body needs a smart system. Just like humans manage money over time, the body manages sugar over time. Imagine you receive a salary of amount 10,000. You don't spend everything in one day. You divide it for daily needs. You also save some for later. Because tomorrow is uncertain. Maybe income stops. Maybe emergency comes. So you split your money into two parts. One part for daily use. One part for storage. Your body does the same with sugar. Some sugar is used immediately. Extra sugar is stored for later. Extra glucose is not thrown away. The body stores it safely. This stored form is called glycogen. Think of glycogen as a sugar bank. When sugar is too much, it is stored as glycogen. This storage happens mainly in three places: liver, muscles, and partly for brain needs. This keeps blood sugar balanced. Not too high, not too low. Now comes the important key. This key is called insulin. Insulin tells cells, take this extra sugar. Store it safely. Without insulin, glucose cannot enter storage properly. Blood sugar stays high, and that creates danger. So insulin is like the manager. It controls where sugar goes. It protects your blood vessels. It protects your organs. Now imagine you don't eat for some time. Your blood sugar starts to fall. Energy is still needed. So the body opens the sugar bank. Stored glycogen is broken down. It becomes glucose again. This glucose goes back into blood and gives energy to the body. This is how fasting is handled safely. The body has a backup system. This backup process also needs a helper. This helper is called glucagon. When sugar becomes low, glucagon sends the signal. Break glycogen. Release glucose. So insulin stores sugar. Glucagon releases sugar. Together they keep balance. This balance keeps you healthy. Now we come to diabetes. Specifically, diabetes mellitus. This means blood sugar stays high, even when it should come down, even after storage is possible. This happens when insulin fails. Either insulin is missing, or insulin is not working properly. So sugar remains in blood and slowly damages organs. This is the core problem in diabetes. There are two main types of diabetes mellitus: type 1, type 2. In type 1, insulin is missing, so sugar cannot be stored. In type 2, insulin exists, but body cells do not listen to it, so sugar stays in blood. Both lead to high blood sugar, but the reasons are different, and the treatment is different. Now let's find where insulin comes from. It is made inside a special organ. This organ is called the pancreas. The pancreas sits behind your stomach. It quietly works all day. You don't feel it working, but your life depends on it. It releases digestive juices for food, and it also releases hormones for sugar control. Insulin is one of those hormones. If the pancreas is damaged, sugar control becomes weak. This is where diabetes begins. Inside the pancreas, there are tiny groups of special cells. They look like small islands. These are called islets of Langerhans. They are very small, but they do very big work. These tiny islands control blood sugar. They decide when to store sugar. They decide when to release sugar. If these islands are damaged, the sugar system breaks, and diabetes can start. Inside each islet, there are three main types of cells: alpha cells, beta cells, delta cells. Each cell has a job. They talk to each other. They work as a team. If one member fails, the whole team suffers, and blood sugar becomes unstable. Alpha cells release a hormone. This hormone is called glucagon. Glucagon works when sugar is low. When you are hungry, when you skip a meal, glucagon goes to the liver. It tells the liver, break stored glycogen, send glucose into the blood. This keeps you alive during fasting. This prevents sudden energy crashes. This is your emergency energy system. Beta cells release insulin. This happens after you eat. Insulin tells cells, take this sugar inside. Store the extra sugar. This stops sugar from staying in blood. This protects your organs. This protects your eyes. This protects your kidneys. If beta cells are damaged, insulin becomes weak, and sugar remains in blood. Delta cells play the referee role. They release somatostatin. This hormone controls alpha cells. This hormone controls beta cells. It makes sure sugar is not released too fast. It makes sure sugar is not stored too much. Delta cells keep balance. They keep the system calm. Without balance, the system breaks. In type 1 diabetes, beta cells are damaged. Sometimes they are destroyed by the immune system. Sometimes they never formed properly. Sometimes the pancreas is injured. Result is the same. Insulin becomes very low, or insulin becomes zero. So sugar cannot be stored. It stays in the blood. This is why injections are needed. Type 1 diabetes usually starts early in life, and insulin is needed daily. In type 1 diabetes, the body cannot make insulin, so insulin must come from outside. This is why injections are needed. This is not a weakness. This is a replacement. Like glasses replace weak eyesight, insulin injections replace missing insulin. They help sugar enter cells. They protect organs. They save lives. In type 2 diabetes, insulin is present, but body cells stop listening. This is called insulin resistance. The door is there, the key is there, but the lock does not open properly, so sugar stays in blood. Even though insulin exists, this usually happens slowly and is linked to lifestyle habits. Type 2 diabetes is very common today because our lifestyle has changed. We move less. We sit more. We eat more processed food. Body cells become lazy. They stop responding to insulin. Sugar stays in blood. This is not sudden. It happens slowly over years, but it can be prevented, and it can be managed. Now you may ask, how do we know if sugar is high? We check blood sugar using simple tests. A small drop of blood is taken. This blood is tested for glucose level. This tells us how much sugar is in blood at that exact moment. It is like checking the fuel level in a car. One reading gives today's picture. But for diabetes, we also need to see patterns over time. There are two common sugar tests. One is done before eating. This shows how the body manages sugar overnight. The second is done after eating, usually 2 hours after a meal. This shows how the body handles sugar from food. Together, these two tests show, can your body store sugar properly? Or does sugar stay high in blood? In a healthy body, blood sugar stays within a safe range. Before eating, sugar is lower. After eating, sugar rises slightly. Then insulin brings it down again. This rise and fall is normal. It shows your sugar system is working. Healthy sugar control means your body stores sugar and releases sugar when needed. Sometimes sugar is not fully normal, but not high enough to be diabetes. This stage is called prediabetes. It is a warning stage. It means the system is weakening, but it is not broken yet. This is the best time to act. Lifestyle changes can reverse it. Food habits matter. Movement matters. Sleep matters. When sugar stays high often, the body crosses into diabetes. This means insulin is not doing its job. Either it is missing, or the body is ignoring it. High sugar damages small blood vessels. Eyes can be affected. Kidneys can be affected. Nerves can be affected. That is why diabetes needs attention, not fear, but understanding and care. One sugar test shows today's level, but diabetes is about long-term control. So doctors also check average sugar over many weeks. This shows how sugar behaved, day after day, not just one moment. This long-term view is important because damage happens slowly, not in one single day. High sugar moves in blood every day. It touches tiny blood vessels. Slowly, it damages them. Eyes may lose clear vision. Kidneys may struggle to filter blood. Nerves may send pain or numbness. This damage is slow. It is silent. You may not feel it early. That is why early control matters, not just when symptoms appear. Diabetes often shows signs. People may feel tired often. Vision may become blurry. Small wounds heal slowly. Hands and feet may tingle. Some people lose weight suddenly. Some feel weak all day. These signs are signals. The body is asking for help. They should not be ignored. Diabetes is serious, but it is manageable. People live full lives with diabetes, with the right habits, with the right care. Understanding your body is the first step. Movement helps. Food choices help. Regular checks help. Knowledge gives control. Fear takes control away. This video is for education only. It does not replace medical advice. If you are worried about sugar, talk to a healthcare professional. Understanding your body is powerful. Small daily choices change your future. If this helped you learn something new, like the video so more people can find it. Subscribe to learn health in simple words. Share this with someone who needs it. Knowledge saves time. Early action saves health.